Hello everyone, I am PyroFalkon and this is Evil Genius 2. In the last episode we started against Espectro, we got the Fountain of Youth, we temporarily have allied with Naomi, so we've done a lot of work, and now we're going to finish off Espectro, not permanently, but at least a couple of his quests. Right now we need to destroy a target on the world stage, and I don't remember why. Your investigation has uncovered Espectro's new hideout in Saber territory. Send your minions there to hunt him down. Saber territory. And we'll be upsetting Wrecking Bullet in the process, but pff, whatever. That would just be icing on the cake. Alright, we destroyed the target. I don't quite know what it's... Save the life of Tiburon's ultimate target. A living legend civil rights icon? Oh, right. We're disrupting Sir Daniel's assassination attempts for some reason. Okay, sure. That would be... Where is that? Not there. Oh, there it is. Espectro has set Tiburon on a revered former prime minister. Oh, is that a Nelson Mandela reference? He lives under high security, but Tiburon is capable of taking the shot that can pierce through all of it, unless your minions run interference. Okay. Hey, Wrecking Bola, you bored? Come play with me.
You've left me a real fixer-upper, big brain.
Thanks. Thanks for replying.
Come on, hated rival, and face your shadowy doom.
Here they are. Espectro and Tiburon have a new aim, revenge. Repel their attack on your lair. So... And here comes Wrecking Bola as well. I'm not gonna flag any of them quite yet. I want to see where this goes. Because if I flag them now, then... You know what? I'm going to disable the flagging over here. The auto-flagging there. Although I guess it is working. We're taking the saboteurs over... Oh, never mind. Let's go ahead and leave that up if it actually worked. We're taking the saboteurs back to the casino. Wrecking Bola is invisible. She's cloaked, but none the wiser. Of course, once she gets within the base itself... She's almost certainly going to get deflagged, take a shot at someone, and then immediately start being attacked. So, I don't know how well this is going to work, because I assume the saboteurs are going to turn around and start attack. Oh, nope, she's getting a little deep in the base. Alright, let's get her unflagged.
I need Wrecking Bola.
Speak your...
The Pyro is standing by.
Yeah, here comes... Okay. What about her buddies?
Your lackeys wouldn't last a day in my well.
So some of her buddies are trying to fight, but we've got at least one of them.
Are this easy.
Oh no, he's starting to fight now. Yeah.
I really thought you'd put up more.
All right. Well, I mean,
My mistake. I won't let you be the one to beat me.
yeah, that was a whole heap of nothing. So now I just have to worry about where Sir Daniel and what's his bucket is. Oh, here they are. Okay. All right, there's Daniel.
An intruder is in the lair. Kill them.
Yeah, I don't...
Do you see that?
Yeah,
intruder?
Daniel's gone before he
Capture
even
them.
gets to do anything. I can capture Espectro? I'm a little surprised I can flag him to capture. Yeah, let's try it. Let's see what happens if we get him captured.
I will soon be at full strength again.
So flagging him to be captured did nothing. You've driven him off this new rival for now. Keep an eye out as though they will surely return.
Well, this was a good bit of sport, old sport, but I think it's time for me to chop, old chap.
Speak English.
What? But why? We are on the precipice of a victory so great, it will upend the whole natural order.
Espectro, Daniel didn't even make it into the main base. I think you're giving him too much credit.
The natural order's fine when you're a predator like me, or that fascinating person we crossed swords with.
You will regret making an enemy of me, Tiburon.
Said I've rather outgrown that name, my tenebrous ex-confederate. Cheerio!
Alright, bye. Let's just hit up the next one immediately. Espectro has recruited Full Metal Jackie the arms dealer to equip and supply his mysterious outfit. If you don't stop them, his troops will be deadlier than ever. I love Jackie.
You very wise woman to see the benefits that can come from working with someone of my power.
I mean, you talked about making heaps of cash. I'll let any man buy me some grog to tell me more about that.
I love her.
Money is the least of what we stand to gain. You will use your talents to arm my soldiers. And me as well.
Oh, now you're talking, mate. What kind of number do you want me to set you up with?
The kind of weapon that can never be bought, only taken.
Full Metal Jackie is gathering weapons to arm Espectro's operation. Stop her from putting her hardware into enemies' hands. That would be on the world stage. I'm probably going to have to go to Australia or not. Valets and techies? Okay, sure. There's two. Where's the third one? Over here in Anvil, of all places. Need more valets. That won't take long. I think we're going to have our girl come over there and prioritize that. Make sure people are getting trained as they should.
Task complete.
The targets are destroyed. By foiling Jackie and Espectro's operations, you're starting to get an idea of what they're up to. Have your scientists look into it further, and apparently Espectro is coming. I mean, whatever. You know what? Let's go ahead and resolve that threat, because I don't need
Salaries paid.
all of that to come to my island. Let's get a few of these done. There we go. And now let's check that the research dealy-do. I need to do the data banks. What is currently active at the moment? Ah, the data banks. Perfect.
Here's Jackie! Ready to make a deal?
I mean, I'd love to make a deal with you, Jackie. You have some but not all the information you need. Get the missing pieces by interrogating someone from Full Metal Jackie's operation. Interrogate arms dealer goon. Okay, I mean, I can. Is that a world mission I mean, I assume not. I assume what that means is someone is going to be coming by my lair shortly. It doesn't look like I have any sparkly dudes on the world stage. My concern is FMJ and Espectro are on their way. Oh, there they are now. Aw, Full Metal Jackie. I like your normal outfit so much better. Like, you've got kind of a Punisher vibe going, but, I like your face. Having the Espectro mask just doesn't work. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on them. And hopefully the goons show up soon as well. This is a coincidence. The only reason these two showed up is because Espectro caught me running a mission, and that's fine. I can handle them. I just really would prefer them to go away right now.
Awaits.
It took a while for the goons to show up, but here they finally are. I wonder if we accidentally killed them at some point, or what happened, but let's get them on camera, flag most of them to die, we'll capture one. There's some investigators who are coming in as well, we'll flag them to die as well. I really wish they wouldn't disrupt all of my tourists, but when they're walking in through the front door, there's not a lot I can do about it. So, oh, they're starting to shoot. Let's bring in Pyro and everybody else here to help out.
Figure it out.
It only just occurred to me that the resolve by draining to 0? I wonder if I release them if they would just leave. It's not something we would normally want to do because if we interrogate them, we would get something out of it, like intel, but maybe for the future, if I ever have an overabundance of prisoners and just need to get people out, I may as well just release them. This guy, however, needs to be interrogated, so we'll interrogate him in the Aperture Science room, so he is conveniently dumped by the incinerators, and we will be able to continue the story. Alright, we've done that. Create the ultimate disruption by staging an attack on Espectro's and Jackie's shared hideout. That is in Australia. No surprise there. We'll juggle our networks and take care of that real quick.
A scheme has succeeded.
Espectro and Jackie aim to steal a prototype doomsday device, the ray gun. Ironically, the only one who can thwart them is you. Stop their heist and steal it for good measure. Okay, I like having more loot. Hey, it's in Australia. Just have to upgrade our network. Alright, let's expand the control room. I already physically expanded it, we just need to put a few more radio repeaters in here. Alright, we've done that. Jackie and Espectro are seeking revenge. Defeat their attack on your lair. Does that mean they're on their way now, or... Apparently not. Oh, yep, there he goes. Okay, that was quick and easy. Alright, so while he shows up, Foxworth is over here in New Zealand at the moment. There's a heat kill. Excellent. Everything is going according to plan.
Master of one.
Sure, Jackie. Sure.
Task complete.
Man, Espectro's health goes down fast once we all focus fire. You have driven off this new rival for now. Keep an eye out, though, as they will surely return.
Well, mate, it's been fun. But I got a dash now.
You cannot be serious. The riches you sought!
Something I can get a lot of other ways. This arrangement was like wrestling a dingo. Bad.
I love her.
We can find another doomsday device. You must see reason. I will not let you leave.
Pretty sure the massive rocket launcher in her hand is going to make sure that she does.
Actually, you will. If you don't want this dead man's charge in my hand to go off. Cheers for that. Ta!
Or that. Ta. Alright, bye. Alright, well, that's it. Let's slow things down for a second. I guess that's it for now. We can continue with the main story. The MSQ, as it were. Let's shove this somewhere. Yeah, for now, let's put it here. It makes for a good interrogation device, but we'll just put it in there for now in the training room. So, I could do some of the other missions. The minion recruitment missions. I'm trying to think. I was going to hold them off until I needed to do them for the sake of the MSQ, but these three are expansion ones. Alright, let's do this one, and this one. I haven't seen this before, so head, shoulders, knees, and toes. But I know what it is. Your scientists have uncovered a use for all those body bags that won't stop piling up. Build this newfangled contraption and see what they have in mind.
Side story begun.
You need someone with brains to oversee the creation of an abomination. Train a scientist who is capable of working monstrous machinery. That's easily done. To create abominations, you need some form of building contraption. An abomination creation station should do the trick. Build one in your power station. My power station? Let's see if I can cram it into this little area. So for those who don't know, abominations were very popular things back in OG Evil Genius, the original, and they didn't make the cut initially in the sequel, but they were added in this expansion, or rather in this DLC. This is going to be a little trickier than I thought. Let's see if we can... We'll just use this part of the room. So, abominations were these super creatures that were designed when you dipped a body bag into some radioactive goop. So they've kind of changed that up. So now that your abomination creation station is more of a classic Frankenstein's monster kind of thing. And that should be good enough. Let's get it built. Here's the Abomination. I can already set a count for them. A hulking mass of body parts stapled together from the finest stationery. High damage and armor and passive stat regeneration. Oh, that's helpful if they regenerate their health. The Abominations in the first Evil Genius did not regenerate their health, and that was their problem. The thing with the original one is you could make up to 3 at a time, but they were not subject to the population limit. I'm not sure if they're subject to the population limit here. Let's make 3 to start. We still have to wait for the creation station to get built, though.
Task complete.
There we go. Now we have to charge it. Acquire a body bag from somewhere and put it in the Abomination creation station to charge it. Okay, let's see. Where's our girl? Polar, go kill this worker for no reason.
Have no room for error. Oh, you.
Okay, so now we have a body bag.
Figure it out.
Now the question is, do you automatically put it in the... Where are you going? Oh, you're going to use the portal instead of walking the distance. That portal might be in a weird place, because I think that's a longer route. But, well, whatever. I have to assume the game knows what it's doing. Okay, so yeah, I guess they prioritize putting it in the creation station. Create an Abomination. Watch as your scientists create life from nothing. It's alive! Alive! Okay. Just waiting on them to do it. The forces of justice are up in arms at your necromantic meddling. Get your Abomination to throw its arms at them. Okay. Chiahao Batista. 100 vitality, 50 smarts, 50 morale, freaky, doesn't think so good but constantly mutates and heals. What is this? Show and minion manager. Oh, neat. I don't know if that's new. Well, now I'm looking at David Fish? Wait, what? I'm so confused. It doesn't matter. Alright, whatever. 3 soldiers, bring it. We'll have more body bags for the Abomination creation station.
Succeeded. Task complete.
We killed the soldiers without me even paying attention. How monstrous! You can now create a new ally for your minions. Just don't expect much help in the research department. Yeah, no problem. And that's that. So, it doesn't seem like it adds too much. I mean, that's great that we have them, I guess. And I like the fact that it stocks it with up to 3 body bags. So, theoretically... Yeah, there they even are. They're stocking it now. So, theoretically, if we get into trouble, we'll just immediately be able to make some more. There, yep, another one's being made now. It does seem like it's subject to the population limit, unlike the first game. But they don't cost anything. So they are exceptionally strong muscle minions who are mindless. That's not bad. Let's do 10. And lower our guard count to 30. The only downside is we need bodies for that. But now that I've also proven that we can use worker bodies... I mean, there's nothing stopping me from just killing a bunch of yellow shirts and stocking the creation station that way, so... You know what? No, let's leave the guard count to 40, so we'll have 50 total offensive soldiery minions. I mean, can't hurt, right? A little bit more power. So, yeah. Doesn't seem that helpful, but doesn't seem very hurtful either, so whatever. It's fun. Alright, let's get the robot minions. Minions are sometimes insubordinate, always delicate, and even though their brains can hold a petabyte of data, they fill it with song lyrics. A robot has none of these drawbacks. Not only that, but once you delete their self-preservation instincts, they'd rather explode than give up your secrets.
Side story begun.
While a scientist can assemble workatrons by hand, it takes a long time, and they misplace important screws. It's best to automate this with an assembly line in the laboratory. So I don't particularly care for the robots in this because they explode. And you would think, me being me and loving my chaos... Is that in the lab? Yeah, it's in the lab. We'll just expand out our laboratory a bit. In the original game, I loved Red Ivan because he was chaotic and it made me laugh so much. They seem a little bit, that is the robots, seem a little bit more destructive in this game than Red Ivan ever did in OG Evil Genius. So, I don't particularly care for the robots in this game. I'll build a couple just for the sake of getting through what I need to do here with the optional objective, but I really don't like using them, so I'm probably not going to have too many. The robots have advantages. They do explode when they die, which gives you another offensive weapon when they're being attacked. And you don't have to pay for them. You don't have to feed them. They have no needs or whatever. But they do still have to recharge, and sometimes the recharging takes about as long as one of the people do, and then they can't then also be given any real buffs, and they can't be trained further. So I really don't prefer the Workatrons. We'll keep 5 around just for funsies, but they're not really that helpful to me. In fact, that may be a problem with the fact that Evil Genius 2 on its own is well designed enough, because I'm so used to working within the rules and the confines of Evil Genius 2 from the start, because I played it on day one, that unless there is a significant change to the rules, I don't particularly need any of the new stuff. Like the Fountain of Youth, it's cool, but I don't need it. But at least with the Fountain of Youth, it just kind of stays there on the ground. Whereas with the robots, I think that has to do with my population limit. The Abominations have to do with my population limit. Espectro isn't all that interesting. So some of the DLC has not really been that helpful. Now, that's not me shitting on it. Like, it's fine that they made it. Again, I'm not hyperbolic. I'm not going to sit here and complain that, oh, they shouldn't have bothered with the DLC or whatever. It's fine, because it's fun. It's small changes that don't really impact anything too much, but the downside of that is because it doesn't impact anything, I don't adjust my strategies or take any of that into account. I prefer to just play with the base stuff, at least until I have a reason to believe that any of the new stuff, the DLC stuff, will significantly impact my strategy. It doesn't matter either way. As long as you have fun with it, who gives a shit? Enjoy your games how you want to enjoy your games. I'm enjoying this game by, just getting all the side quests done right now. Hurry up with the Constructathon! Why is that not done yet? You dicks. I'm gonna yell at you. I think a good strategy here is to look at the percentage of how much you have to pay your minions, rather than the flat amount. As long as you can maintain 100%. It looks like we pay 15% of the vault capacity to the minions every 10 minutes. So as long as we maintain, say, 30% of the vault capacity, we'll always have money to do stuff. Scientists will build robots in your lair, but they may also be researching at the same time. Make sure you have enough minions to handle both tasks at once, which we do, so that's fine. Now we need to create 2 Workatrons, which I've given the order for 5, so that'll just take a little time. Oh, I see. It probably wanted me to make 2 scientists, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. We're good. We'll be done very shortly.
Task complete.
As I said, no, the Workatrons don't dream of electric sheep. They don't even sleep, but they do recharge and perform basic maintenance at charging stations available in the laboratory. So I have to build a few charging stations. Okay, let me take care of that first. And go back up to the lab, which we're going to need the level 3 Diggy-Do soon, so we need to push with the MSQ so I can get access to it. Let's expand our lab. And hopefully we can cram in 3 charging stations here. Oh yeah, that's... Oh, they're actually really small. Yeah, let's just put them here. And then we can wall all of this off. Oops. Like that. Okay. Let's get that done. And meanwhile, we've got objectives to clear. Good deal. Actually, that would help me recalculate this, knowing if... Oh, it must. I was going to say knowing if the robots also contribute to the population cap, but they do. You need to build more lockers before you can assemble more robots. See, that's where I think that we have a bit of a missed opportunity. If the abominations and robots had a hard limit that was independent of your count, but they weren't subject to the population cap, it would give you more of a reason to use them. If I could get 10, 20, 30 Workatrons above where my standard minion count is, that would greatly encourage their use. I would say if they wanted to make a change, your special minions should have a hard count that's separate from the rest, and then it would give you the encouragement. So your mechanical minions and your abominations, you see your total specials down here. If that count was separate but much, much smaller than your standard population count, I think it would work. If they gave us, say, 20, 15 total special minions, and then that count was kept separate, that would be a good weighing of risks versus rewards of what kind of special minions you wanted and trying to juggle that number without it hurting your locker count or anything like that. But since everything is added just with your locker count, I mean, I'd rather not even have those numbers at all hurting my overall population. Whatever. So we need to construct a guard bot assembly line. Because I have no plans to do very many robots, I'm going to sell off the Workatron assembly and put in that one. Wow, I can't even tell the difference between... Oh, because the one is still physically there. Duh. Alright, and the charging stations will be fine. So we'll have 5 of each, and then the 10 abominations. So we'll have 20 total special minions. I think that should be fine. And then if we have too many explosions going off, we can reduce the mechanical minion count. Soon I'm going to have to expand my barracks regardless, because 175 minions might not be able to take me too much farther with everything else I need to do, like starting to get the mercs and all of them. Actually, let's do that now while we're waiting for this. Did anyone mention meddling and weaponized AI violates several international treaties? No? Well, the soldiers arriving at the lair will bring it up. What are your new guard bots to use? Again, that's great. I don't think we need them, but, you know, those soldiers aren't going to live very long anyway. And we've expanded our locker room here to a significant degree. Our cap is now 283. We are just below the maximum of 300. I could probably push it. Actually, I will push it by just expanding the room a little bit in, say, this direction. And then... yeah. Let's see, that's 3 each. We're at... wait, what was the number? 283, so we need 17 minions, which is 6 lockers. Okay, so all I would then have to do is expand this out. And then there's 3 lockers, 4 lockers, 5 lockers, 6 lockers. Perfect. So we'll have the maximum of 300 once that all gets built.
Task complete.
Your technology is set up and ready to go. Hoorah. And that's that. Alright, we have just enough time. We really don't have much time. Let's just kill a minute of kind of chilling out here. Let's get our lockers set up. And because I think we're at just around 29 minutes right now. I'm sure I can kill literally 1 minute with my charming commentary. All right, the rest of the lockers have been set up. Yes, we are a layer capacity 300, which, as far as I'm still aware, is the maximum, unless they increased it at some point. So we don't need to adjust any of the numbers we currently have. I'm happy with them. But we'll soon be recruiting the additional minions, such as the mercenaries, the hitmen, the socialites, and now I guess engineers, which are new, so that's going to be completely new to me while I figure that out. And we should have enough population limit to be fine. The only thing that I'm going to have to worry about is keeping an eye on our break rooms. This one seems to be constantly right at capacity, which I'm going to have to keep my eye on. I mean, eventually, once we have all the techs, we'll be able to reduce the number of lockers, which will reduce the footprint of how much this room takes up. Then we can expand our mess hall out a little bit, and we should be able to accompany, or rather accommodate, all the minions we're going to have. Oh, hey, there's a... I think that was an Abomination walking by, maybe. Oh no, it's just a dude with a zappy stick. Anyway, so now I am out of time, probably, hopefully. That should be 30 minutes. Regardless, thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow for another episode. We'll be resuming the MSQ very soon.